Hey, we're back with some 10x 4v4 today, and it is a special one. So as you can see, we're on a different map. I was browsing the lobby when I spotted this one, and I've never seen this map. Maybe I've just been unlucky and I've missed it, or maybe it's a new one, I'm not sure. And it looks pretty great. So a mix of Amazon tunnel, cut by the water on two sides, and a fortified wall in the middle to avoid some early rushing. Also some spot of tree here that can be cut. But what interested me when I see this map is not just the map, it's the team that is playing. Because the bottom team is pretty much a water team. A lot of great bonus. Viking, Dravidian, and Japanese all have great water bonus that you don't usually see on other map. So that's going to be interesting. The top team has a great eco overall. Great gold gen, wood gen, a lot of villagers. That could be a very interesting comp. So let's just go over it real quick. So in blue we have the Dravidian. So Dravidian, a bit of an interesting one. They don't have insane water bonus. So pretty much extra carry capacity, which is nice, always. But there's a nice quality of life. Their dock provide plus 50 population. And they have free dock because of the Viking, which is, I believe, purple. Yes, that's our Viking. So Dravidian, pretty good. So you get the pop, you get 6 extra wood on a job. That's nice. Great infantry as well. Viking, great infantry bonus with plus HP. Berserk is a fine infantry unit as well. And free dock, free ship. So should be spamming more fish than that. Which is a great bonus. So you have cheap fishing ship, free dock that provides population with the Dravidian, so that's really a great synergy. And then you have the Japanese, I believe it is in yellow, that make your fishing ship gather faster. So none of those bonus we see often, because usually rarely play on water map. Like we have bamboo nothing, Amazon tunnel, Miche, stuff like that. Not much water. So that's great. And what we could see as well, I don't know if it's going to happen, but there could be transport ship. Drop on the other side once you gain control of the water. Because I don't think the top team has any chance. They are going on water a bit. As long as you don't invest too much, it's probably worth it. Just early boom with the fish. But even then, most of their eco rely on their massive amount of villager. Alright, and the last one, which is not the water comp, the Aztec. So stacks really well with the Viking and the Japanese, and the Dravidian as well. So Gallon War, extra damage for every infantry, good gold regen. Aztec in general is fair unit, They have a fair unit with our unique unit, but it's a fair civ in general as well. As here they're getting ready to trade, they do have pretty good trade as well because of the Hindustani that we see right here. So Intil, Hindustani, great gold regen, not just because of their market, but also because of Grand Trunk and the Turks that goes really well with it, with the faster gather rate. So very interesting there. As we can see, this fight is starting. Top team has no hope with the water, running with the ship, but won't do much, sadly. Alright, real quick, what do we have? The Celts. So Celts, faster wood, faster infantry. But what's interesting here is the synergy with the Turks, because the Turks have great bombard cannon, and those bombard cannon will have extra range and extra attack speed because of the Celts, and extra HP because of both their civ bonus. So great synergy here, and which is why I was thinking that even though the bottom team has the water, will win the water eventually, with the extra range of their unit, they could slowly push this back. And maybe manage to regain some of the ground they'll lose inevitably. Because something we don't talk about often is that the space come at a premium in those type of games. Right now, plenty of space, but eventually it will be filled with any type of thing, castle, barracks, any military production building, right? So they'll lose everything they built on the middle at some point. Although they didn't build much on the right side here, which is a bit weird. They'll probably get to that eventually. Make sure to, because grain is getting some value out of those fishing ships. Alright, and the last one we missed, and not the least, the Bengali. So provide 20 villager per age up per TC. So that will be a great boon to their economy, which is already great. So that will stack really well with them. And aside from that, Bengali just in general, pretty decent civ, great unique unit. So we could see maybe they have a fighting chance. We'll see how this plays out as they're trying to push some castle. I don't think that's quite the play. Oh, as Blue finally see that they don't have much on this side of the river or the lake. And the Siege Onager doing their best, but they'll need more than that. Terracida is a pretty great unit. Great stat over here. And, oh, yeah, the longboat will get extra range once they get their unique upgrade, I believe, the Golden Crown. But right now, the castle is doing extra damage to them. Alright. Slowly pushing over here. Red and yellow finally decided to move out. Oh, there is some extra unit over there. Which is nice. So now the economy of the top team, which is a mostly land-focused team, is pretty good, pretty well developed. 400 villager for grain. Everybody else is around 200. Maybe still not quite yet. And they'll start trading. They should get caravanserai as well if they think about building them. So I'm not too worried about their economy. They just need something, though. And the bottom team could drop them. Like, or push them. Like, what I'd like to see, they have a really great infantry synergy. So they have the water now. They need to switch on land and not worry too much about the water anymore. There's no point in having more ship, right? You can deny them pretty much this whole area. There's no point in looking for more damage on the water. As you can see, the Rada are... They have a... Shouldn't they have more HP? Oh, is that the tech right here? Yeah, I believe they'll have 200 more HP soon. Bam, there you go. 470 HP. Because they are considered Horse Archer. So Horse Archer... get extra HP. 200 HP from the Turk. Unique castle tech. So that's nice. They're pretty tanky right now. And honestly, the bottom team doesn't have much in terms of... Yeah, in terms of military, aside from ship, and they're surprisingly pretty tanky. They have 16 armor. Terracida do 22. And they have 470 HP. I think they could actually just go for those walls. Kill the neutral wall. And then take down those castles on the wall on that side. They can tank enough damage to be able to do something with that. But right now, fighting underwater against the ship, don't think it's gonna do much. In melee mode, they do a way better job, but the ship are slightly too far for most of them. Oh, and they finally are moving. Well, I guess they're answering to this as their wall are being breached. But maybe they'll be more aggressive now, which is great. Because if we look at the Rada, 34. 34 damage, splash, and they attack faster with their unique tech. Make quick work of that castle. And I would love for them to be more aggressive, because they are tanky. They can take some damage. And for the bottom team, they need to make some unit. Oh, there you go. Some Urmi Swordmen, which is a great unit. With their charge attack, it has an insane splash radius. So it should make quick work of that. as soon as it like hit them. There you go, just falling. The short attack is great, they're a bit fragile. Although with the Viking, get a bit more HP. It's not too bad. So all the economy is developing here. Pretty well. They can push our market as they cut the wood as well. Oh, as we see some Siege Onager. And with the Celts, attack really fast. Great damage, even though the other unit have extra HP. I believe they have extra damage against ship, do they? No, they don't. They just do a lot of damage. Nice. But that's still a big bottleneck or choke point that they are in. Oh, are they finally gonna attack? Slowly trying to get over those walls, which is great. They can take some damage. But Ermi to the rescue. If only they attack a bit faster, maybe they could have be able to do some raiding. Kels, great Sage, extra HP, extra speed. They're pretty good against those both. I do like that. Oh. Oh no, the Janissaries. Oh no. Janissaries is a great unit too. Something I didn't talk about. Oh, I guess I'll mention this first. Bombard cannon, massive range. Keep them in the back and just attack. They should have like 30 plus range, 32 range. But yeah, what I wanted to mention with the Janissaries is that they do have the Hindustani because they count as an cannoneer type of unit. So they should have the plus 20 range from the Hindustani on top of their already like 17 range, I believe. So making Janissaries and keeping them in the back would be great. But there's Bombard Cannon, which is nice. Too bad about the massive Janissaries earlier. If you fight a Dravidian player, you should always go in staggered formation, if possible. Their splash radius is usually pretty insane. So the best thing is to kill them before they reach you, but, or have a sort of expendable front line, if possible. What am I saying right now? That is a lot of trebs. I did not expect that. I prefer to see more infantry. With the unique tech, though, of the Japanese, the trebuchet do attack really fast. So they can be dangerous, but I don't think you need, can I target them? 33 trebuchet. That's actually very funny. But like, you know what's better than the trebuchet though? 31 bombard cannon that attack as fast and have longer range. Yep, that's, you see they're attacking fast, but that's not. I don't last long. Oh, he tried. Interesting play. Oh, I guess I missed that. They were actually on the side. Probably a small drop. I think it was a castle right there. But it got denied. But it was a fair attempt by Red, though, to try to sneak over there and get some damage in. I thought the top team was actually pushing them back at some point, but now our water team slowly encroaching over. I guess Red distracted them enough that the Green had to pull more unit on that side. Oh, is that the Janissaries? There you go. Janissaries, 17 plus 20 range. And they do a lot of damage. So it's a fair unit. I would like to see more of those. Just get those as a backline unit. Snipe those boat and structure as they push. And then the Rada can just go in. As they make decent work of those samurai that are not attacking. And now they're attacking. Sometimes it's better to just go and attack command. Oh, as there's. At least there's not 33 Trev. Radas, usually better in melee mode for the splash damage. Sometimes the range mode can be better, but that's not always the case. As we see More Siege Onagir coming in. This game could go back and forth. No, sorry, this game could go both ways. It's going back and forth right now. Oh, as the sound's actually bugging out a bit right now. Interesting. Too much thing happening. Trebs are going back in, shooting really fast, but they also die really fast. Oh, but there's actually a decent amount of melee unit here. Oh, and are they raiding? They're raiding a bit. But they have the control of the water, and they're pushing farther and farther. But there's more Janissaries on this side. Oh. What happened? Game over. Oh no. Oh, I think... Did the game crash? Either the game crashed, or maybe my game crashed, and Capture is still open? I don't think... It doesn't go farther. 52-14. No? Oh. This is actually sad. It was such a good game. Alright. I guess that's sad. That's what happened. Game over. I'll still upload this because I thought that was a great map and a nice game. And tell me, would you think would have won this? I think the top team still had a chance, but now I think they were slowly starting to get pushed back. Especially when those infantry units are getting there. They were trying to make a switch to Elephant Archer. Oh, it was such a good game. I'm so sad. Will we ever know? Can I get the replay back? Oh, this is a tragedy. I wanted to know who win. But yeah, let me know who you think won. I might go for the water team because they seem to have the momentum right now, but the top team might still have a chance. This is so sad. Oh well. Thank you for watching. Have a good one.